Hello, hello, collective. Welcome back. What is up? Good evening. Good evening to you on January 23rd, 2023. So, let me get some spirit up in here. Light some candles, and red, of course, is the chakra for grounding. So we want to make sure, we are content and ready to go. And then we're going to get a white one for spirit and God, the higher power, and invite them into the room with us. Welcome back. So I'm going to do a couple collective readings this evening. I've got some tea, so I'm going to be ready to go here in about a second, as soon as we get some Palo Santo up in the air. God, I love this stuff. It's so good. It smells amazing. So we're gonna just kind of go ahead and let that start. I went ahead and I grabbed a couple of my favorite decks I haven't played with in a while. So we're gonna do some energy oracle. I may read from the book depending on kind of what comes out. And then I'm going to do, of course, some good vibes and some divine abundance. I thought about doing some empath empowerment, so we might do that, and some Queen of the Moon oracles, so we might do that, to wrap it up at the end. But the tarot I pulled was which one is this? How do you say it? It's the Prisma Visions Tarot. I love it because it's kind of like, reminds me of Van Gogh, and I love Van Gogh. He's one of my favorite artists in the world. Starry Night is absolutely my favorite painting of all time. And so we're gonna do some tarot on that. But we're gonna go ahead and start it off with some energy, get some energy up in the air. And, let me get some tea first, hang on. Okay, okay, now I'm ready. Okay. Let's see. We've got 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Number 41 or 44 could be significant. A woman holding a heart. So that's what split the deck. See what we got. This is going to be a collective reading for all signs, all elements. If it resonates with you, then, kudos. If it does not, check out some of our other videos down below. And hit the like and the subscribe button. Help us grow. Cross watchers and karmics, welcome. Good to see you again. Whether you're, incognito or not. Usually the karmics and the ones that like to prowl are always in the dark anyway. So they feel more comfortable in the dark. So we'll be in the light while they're in the dark. Let it be light, I say. Okay. All right, let's get some energy for our collective. Let's see, oh, dang, okay. Magician and the Mirror. So definitely getting, in the World, dang. I like this combination. 53 could be significant, 29 can be significant. I'm definitely getting that you are manifesting a brand new beginning. The World card is definitely, especially in tarot, it is a sign of, end of old cycles, karmic cycles, and the beginning of brand new ones. I love this card. The lotus flower is a symbol of growth and spirituality and awakening and things like that. We've got a couple on the card. But it is you literally walking out on the deck into the abyss, to a brand new adventure, a brand new world. So I really like this. I kind of feel like, again, you're manifesting, a brand new beginning. You're balancing, your shadow aspect. You're really kind of confronting anything that needs to be healed, whether it be past trauma or childhood trauma, anything that you need to heal from, and then be able to move on. Because if you don't let that go, it can really bog you down and like hold you back, especially if you've been through a lot. So really kind of letting that go, giving yourself some self-love, and realizing what is for you will always happen. And, you know, it happens for you and not to you. So no matter what you're going through, your situation, I feel like you're manifesting a brand new beginning and you're coming into balance. You know, we've got the magician. He's very enlightened. We have the symbol of eternity above his head, but he's like almost godlike. You know, he's accepting the universe and God and spirit into his soul, and is really becoming enlightened with, you know, a brand new life, brand new world, which is really good. But he's balancing the cold and the hot, you know, the dark and the light, and the good and the bad, really kind of making sure that, you know, everything that you're going through, you know, is really at a balanced state of mind. And especially with the root chakra, you know, the color red, you really want to manifest that. You can type it into YouTube. What is it? Meditative Mind is one of my absolute favorites. And so you can meditate on that, and it will really help bring you back to balance. You know, it makes a big difference, especially if you are rebalancing all of your chakras, starting at the root, you know, the ground, and then working your way up to your crown chakra can do wonders for you. So, all right, I like it a lot. Oh, okay, we have Blossoming Abundance, number 3. I like the number 3, we like that on our channel. That's all on the bottom of the deck. I kind of feel like you don't realize that it's coming. Something amazing is about to, come about you. You know, like you're on your brand new adventure. You're in a new world. And if you have that positive energy and those positive vibes, that's what's going to be blooming. You know, when you plant those seeds, especially with us kind of coming out of the new moon is the best time to manifest. It's the best time to plant those seeds and what you want to grow in your life throughout the year, even years down the road. Like, it's always good to have a 5-year plan, right? Well, plant that seed for that 5-year plan, and then watch it grow. You have to do the work, though. That's the big difference. A lot of people just, you know, manifest and, you know, kumbaya, and they think that it's going to help, and it really doesn't. You have to do the work. You have to, you know, heal yourself, you know, have inner peace, you know, really have that inner peace to be able to move on to your brand new life. And that's what you're manifesting. It's a brand new blossoming abundance, and it's coming, and it's going to be fruitful. And we've got an owl in here, so you're going to become wise of a lot of things that maybe were hidden in the dark. And I feel like that's going to open up your mind and your heart to a lot of things that you need to not only let go, but so it gives you a chance to be able to move on and, you know, have real fulfillment in your life, you know. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. We've got a butterfly on, a little snail. So it might have taken some time. It might have taken some time for you to be able to actually kind of feel like you are gathering all of the good stuff in your life. You know, you might have been coming out of a dark night of the soul where you feel like, you know, it was you against the world. And a lot of the time you feel that way, and you have to kind of seclude yourself and put yourself into solitude. And, you know, I really don't like to say isolation, because solitude is more of a positive aspect of that. You're being put almost like, you know, on timeout, you know what I mean? So that way the divine and the universe and God can talk to you and really give you the messages that you need so that you can move on and have a better life from what you've experienced. And I feel like it's taken some time with this little snail, but we've got a butterfly on here, and you know, there's money literally growing out of these trees, just kind of coming out of nowhere. And I feel like that's what you've been working on. You've had the strength. We've got Angel of the Strength. I keep seeing good cards that keep pulling up. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on, collective. But you had the strength. You had the strength to overcome any obstacles and challenges in your life. Anything that anybody was throwing at you, whether it be deceit and dishonesty and jealousy and envy, you know, you had the strength to overcome that because you knew your worth. And that, my friend, is amazing. That's really good. That's you manifesting a brand new world. That's you, manifesting your soul tribe, your soul family, the people that resonate with you on your vibration. As we ascend, we actually are letting go of the people that are not ready to move on, that are in their toxic ways and are bound by the devil and toxicity in general. And so as you're ascending and you're making a brand new life for yourself, and you manifest this because you have the strength to be able to do that, the sun comes out. And I love this because she's like sitting in a bowl of water, which means you are in control of your emotions. Like, it's not overspilling. You really have control of how you're perceiving your new life, what you're bringing into abundance, because you have that strength to be able to know what is your energy and what's not yours, especially if you're an empath. It can make a big difference, especially when you have a lot of people that are jealous and envy that are around you that don't want to see you do good. And so you have to really isolate yourself and kind of put yourself in solitude, so that way you can realize who you are and your worth, and that way you can detach from that toxicity, because that's all it is. It's people that need to heal their own traumas and their own trials and tribulations and their own wounds, and it's a lot of projection. So you have to have that strength to be able to manifest a better world for yourself. And I think that's what you're doing, collective. It's a brand new year, so it's never too late. I'm not a big fan of New Year's resolutions, because I truly believe that you have any day is a brand new day to start something new, is to start a new adventure, or whatever you want to manifest. You can do it in the middle. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. You can do it in the middle of the year. It does not have to be at the beginning of the year. I think a lot of people lose their New Year's resolutions because they go straight up gung-ho on something, and then they falter and burped again. Let it go, people, let it go. But they lose their New Year's resolutions because they go gung-ho, and they lose that momentum. They lose that strength to be able to keep it going. And so when you are determined to make sure that you want this new world for yourself, you want this blossoming abundance, and you have that mindset where you have that strength, to be able to give yourself the happiness because you're manifesting it. Your worth, you know what I mean? And that makes a big difference. So really kind of focusing on what you want to achieve just this year. Take little steps, baby steps are always a step forward. Forward positive movement is what I like to say on our channel. And when you have that, you're able to expand your mind and your education, and you tend to kind of tap into new things and adventure into new places and meet new people, and that is getting out of your comfort zone. That is becoming fulfilled in your life on a journey and a destiny in your spiritual path that God and your spirit team is literally trying to guide you on. A lot of people tend to kind of get stuck in attachments, and instead of letting go of that and moving on to a brand new world and abundance that you're actually supposed to have, a lot of people tend to kind of get stuck in that. And if you tend to kind of be sitting in a room full of people and nobody seems to be resonating with you, like everybody's just not on your level, that's when you're ascending. That's when you're supposed to be at a better place in your life. And that is your chance to manifest that sun. Manifest the sun. Bring that happiness to you, because when you exude that happiness, it's going to come attracting to you. Like, it's your vibration, whatever vibration you're at. If you're at a low vibration and you're consumed with toxicity, that's what's going to come around you, because that's what the universe thinks that you want to be in. So if you put yourself into a positive mindset and you hurdle those obstacles that people are trying to throw at you, and you do it with a smile, and you know that it's always going to be a better day the next day, it doesn't matter, then the universe will be like, okay, collective can handle this, let's give them what they truly deserve, which is blossoming abundance under the sun in a brand new world, because you had the strength to overcome attachments. And then, oh my God, okay. And then we have all happy family. So you're gonna get your rainbow, collective. Number 4 can resonate with you. It could be a birthday, an anniversary, what have you. Know whether you're with somebody or if you're looking for that, the love of your life, your true compatible, soulmate. You have the strength to be able to let go of what's not good for you and move on to this better world. And I really like this. I really like this a lot, because in the end, you're gonna get your rainbow. You're getting your rainbow if you keep thinking positive, because all of the positive people in this world will eventually find each other. You know what I mean? We just have to get out of the toxicity that is surrounding us and move forward, have those positive forward movements, and know that you deserve better. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna put the rainbow on top, and I love it. I actually heard from another tarot reader that the rainbow is pretty much it's a message from the universe that you are fully aligned with all your chakras, because you've got your crown chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus, your what's the other one? Solar plexus, your root chakra, and then there's another one. Oh Lord, I don't have that deck with me. I forget it. The solar plexus is the middle one. So there's the yellow and then the orange. The solar, and then the oh Lord have mercy. God, I wish I had that deck with me. The solar plexus, and then put it down in the comments. I'm having a brain fart right now. So I forget. Anyway, it's your middle chakra. Some of the middle ones. You've got your root chakra, your solar plexus is in the middle, and then you've got your throat chakra, your heart chakra, and then your third eye, and then your crown. So when you align all 7 of your chakras, which I do believe there's actually more, but those are the basics. Those are the basics for you to be able to be aligned in this 3D human world we live in, and then you can ascend to the 5D and be able to ascend farther up and become more conscious of a higher power. So anyway, that's another video, but so you're aligned. When you see a rainbow, that's you becoming enlightened in your happiness, your chakras. Usually when you see a rainbow, it puts you in a good mood, you know what I mean? So embrace that. Soak that in, people. Soak it in, because change is happening. Change is inevitable, and so it's the only constant. It's the only thing we should get used to. And if you're not willing to accept change, then whew, good luck to you. So, okay. I like the energy. That's good. It's happy. It's happy, joy. Okay, so let me go ahead and remove that out of the way. Let's get some tarot. Oh, see, Queen of Wands. Could be talking to a divine masculine, divine feminine, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We all have feminine and masculine energies in us, and to be able to have that balanced is where you become aligned. It helps you become aligned with your higher purpose and your higher soul mission. Okay. Oh, 2 of Wands, 3 Cups. See, I love the artwork. I hope you can see it. It's definitely a deck that is one of my favorites. There's actually another tarot. Well, actually, he's an astrologer, but for was it fixed moon astrology. And he did a deck. He pulled a couple cards with a tarot deck that I've never seen before. So I was quite intrigued. I'm gonna have to get it, because it's kind of amazing. I got goosebumps when I saw him pulling cards, and I was like, oh my God, I have to have that in my life. So anyway, I like to do different decks on this channel. So a lot of the time I do a different deck. Ooh, the moon, the world. We got the world again. So anyway, I like to do different decks because I like to, express myself in different ways, and with the different decks that are out in the world, it's phenomenal how many amazing artists and intellectual people gather and put these cards together, and it can be kind of intriguing. So anyway, I like to have different decks on our channel. So if you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. So I haven't used this deck in a while. It's been, it's been a hot second. Let's see. Okay, so we've got Nine of Wands. Definitely a card of feeling like you've been through a battle. Again, you're manifesting a brand new life. I feel like you're leaving behind any toxicity. That's good. That is really good. I feel like you've already done it. Like they're already walking away in this card. And you have control. You have control of what's to come in your life. You are a product of your environment. And so if you stay stuck in toxicity, it's going to consume you, and you don't want that. So, okay. All right, let's go ahead and let's actually, hang on. Let me stand up. It's easier to shuffle. Okay. Ooh. I say that and then I drop the cards. Okay, hang on. Uno momento, señor. Okay. Oh, that was a pretty good shuffle. That was pretty good. Okay. All right, some cards for our collective, some cards for our energy, for our collective. Let's see what we got. Let's see what, ooh, there we go. You ask and you shall receive. Oh, there's a lot to say. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, this is gonna be a good one. We might have to clarify it with a different deck just to get some good, I haven't done a full tarot reading in a while. Okay, Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So you could possibly work in the community. What you do, you work very hard at. You could be in the public eye. We've got a bricklayer here. I actually know a bricklayer from my past, ironically enough. He's a Capricorn, if I remember right. But, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to build something. And when you're building on a brand new life, you have to start at the bottom. And then you just add those layers and your security and your happiness. And then before you know it, you have your 4 walls of happiness, Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what, ooh, I kind of liking this. I'm liking it. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Wands was the first one that came out, right? That's feeling like a battle. You've just been through a battle. It's actually a card of a wounded warrior, but there's a lot of flowers on this card, and I feel like the person in this card is touching a tree, so they're becoming very aware of their surroundings and what you need to do to move forward, to get out of the forest. It's easier to see the forest rather than through the trees, but then above them, seeing it from a higher perspective, right? Okay, so we have Five of Pentacles. That can be a card of loss, feeling like, you're out in the cold, like they're outside of the brick wall. They feel defeated. They're on, this person's on the ground. They feel like they've hit rock bottom, again, feeling like a wounded warrior. So, okay, and then we've got Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a card of mental conflict. It's a card of feeling like, you're in a constant battle with your mind and your surroundings. And then we've got 2 nines, literally. And then 9 and 9 is 18, which condenses down to another 9. You know what I mean? I feel like you're definitely at the point where, you can only move up from here, right? And we have cards that say so. So, and we'll get to that. So we have a Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you're taking a Queen of Wands. That can be very, very alluring, whether you are a man or a woman, okay, masculine or feminine. Queen of Wands energy is very sexy, very, sometimes can be promiscuous, but a lot of the time that's, if it's upside down in the reverse, which is good that this all came out, right side up. So, but we have Knight of Wands. So you possibly could have been dealing with somebody who, you might have gone through a battle where you feel like your person was cheating on you, like in this, wow. Yeah. I feel like you kind of just went through a battle with somebody that you might have had a significant other with, and you're deciding to let that go. You might feel like you're out in the cold from the situation, but you are being divinely guided. We have the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant is literally a card of having, the divine is with you. There's a key on his hand, and there's constellations. Like the card is made of constellations, and so I feel like you have this inner knowing. You know what you need to do to be able to move forward, and that's what you're doing. You took the key and you're moving to a better place, a better situation for yourself. I feel like you're done with this whole situation that you just went, oh, see, you have Page of Wands too. So like even the Page of Wands and then going to the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you kind of been through this battle. I like these cards because they actually go together in a story. So if you put them together, it becomes a whole entire painting, which I kind of like. But with the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, there could have been a lot of immaturity in this situation, a lot of, possible fighting. Wands can be a card or a symbol of conflict sometimes. And so I feel like, again, you felt like you were defeating yourself. You're constantly having to defend yourself in battle in this situation. And possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, she's holding very tightly onto this pentacle. And the Queen of Pentacles, she, a lot of time, this is a card of, being in control. I'm just getting that that's all she cared about. I'm not going to lie. She has a crown, but it's above her head. It's not actually sitting on her head. So she doesn't have full control. She just thinks she does. Okay. And I feel like that's where you were constantly battling. You had to find your way out of this and out of the cold. You might have felt like you were in the cold, but because of God and the signs and everything that you were getting for this brand new beginning, which is, the World card and the happy family, that's what you want. You want the sun, right? So you were divinely guided by literally God himself. You started getting signs and messages about what was going on, possible cheating. I'm not gonna lie. So if you were in a commitment that you recently just got out of, feeling like you might have been a little bit defeated, like you've had to defend yourself against this wall. I kind of feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine, possibly a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But I feel like this queen, or you have, that kind of energy. What are you doing? Okay, sorry, I had to check on it. But I feel like you had to defend yourself in this situation where, you might have had to even, like say it was a divorce. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like you went through this battle and this divorce, and that's all she was wanting. She was wanting your money. And, she felt like she was the queen of all. She thought she was fruitful, but these strawberries are half eaten and they're upside down. You know what I mean? So they almost look rotten to me. So it was like she pretended to be sweet, but she was really not as sweet as she portrays herself to be. And I feel like that can be, especially if you're having to defend that and battle that behind closed doors, it can be very distressful. 9 of Swords, it can put you in a mental conflict. I almost feel like there was a lot of fighting in this relationship that you just left. Like you had to let it go for your own good, right? Because you were divinely guided to do so. And I like that only because we have 8 of Cups. You're walking away. You have walked away, or you're about to walk away. You're about to walk away into a better life for yourself because you deserve it, right? And you got the Chariot. So possibly Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. energy. You could be one of those signs as well, or you could have it in your chart. But what's coming, because the Chariot is a card of action. Like this is a, oh my God, I think it's an old Chevy. But you have a divine, like the dove is a sign of the divine. It's messages from God. A lot of the time when you see birds, it's a message, okay? Or communication, fast communication. So we have the Chariot, which in this card, again, it's a car and the headlights are on. It kind of looks like it's raining. So you just came out of, again, you're leaving this, this dark and gloomy situation. But you have your lights are on. You're aware of your surroundings and you're being divinely guided, literally, on this path. And I like this because your last card is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune means that karma is in your favor. At this time, you've left this knowing that you deserve better. 8 of Cups, you dumped out that emotion that wasn't there anymore. You left that situation for something better, and you are moving on to something that is going to be good for you, for your soul, for your life in general. You know what I mean? Your mindset, the whole thing. Spirituality and your mentality and your even physical health. It can make a big difference when you remove yourself from a situation that has you feeling like the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, where you're constantly in a mental conflict and having to battle yourself. You know what I mean? You're moving forward to a much better life, because what is in front of you is the Wheel of Fortune. You've got, a peacock on here. Like, yes, I think this is amazing. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, sorry. Checking on him again. The Wheel of Fortune is literally good karma. You did right by yourself and your spiritual path. And what you have in front of you is going to be amazing. Again, you let go of people, places, and things that were not good for you, and you're moving on to a better life for yourself. I love this. I really do. Again, a lot of the time, everybody has their own shit, okay? And everybody has to go through that. Everybody has felt like they were at rock bottom. Everybody has a story, right? It just depends on how you deal with that. If you decide that you're going to stay stuck in this mental prison, or if you walk away because you're getting the signs and you're being divinely guided to do so for your better health, mentally, physically, emotionally. When you do that, you walk away, and a lot of the time, let me move it. You're literally driving into a better life. And, it can be a really good feeling knowing that you've accomplished what you have. So no matter what you've been through, be proud of how far you've come. No matter where you're at, even if you feel like you're at rock bottom still, know that can only get up and higher from there. You can only go up from the bottom. You can't go any lower. Literally, you can't. So you have to think positive, know that good things are coming, and trust and believe. You have to believe to receive. I like to say that on our channel, because it's so true. It is so, so true. If you believe that you are worth it, if you believe that you deserve it, the universe will give it to you, okay? The universe is not going to give you something if you're constantly complaining about what you already have. That's what the universe is just going to keep giving you, because that's what you're asking for. That's what you're putting out into the ether. You have to be able to know what you deserve, remove yourself from any toxicity, and know that you deserve better, and then put that into the world, put that into the universe, tell God that. And new moons are the best time to do that. So even if you just kind of miss this new moon, we have it's usually, I like to say 3 days before and 3 days after shadow aspect, okay, of a new moon or full moon. Now, a full moon is a time where you really kind of release and let go. And, and then a new moon is where you plant those seeds and you do your manifestations and you put into the universe what you want, right? And so, I do believe it was Saturday. And so you still have this evening, what have you, but you always have every cycle. You always have another chance to be able to plant those seeds. But the faster and the sooner you plant them, the sooner you will see them grow, okay? Because you're driving into abundance. You're driving into happiness. You have that drive and that passion to know that you deserve better, okay? All right, I like it a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and swab the deck, get these out of the way, and then we're going to do, actually, let's pull some from the empowerment empath. So if you are an empath, these are really going to do good for you. If not, they're just a good card to kind of give you that uplifting feeling. And then let's do a Queen of the Moon Oracle, since we were just talking about the moon. And we'll do some divine abundance, of course, and then a good vibe. So we always like to send it off with some good vibes for you. So we'll do that as well. And we might read from the book on this one too. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Okay, hang on, give me a second. I gotta fix all these boxes all over my decks. It'll drive me crazy if I don't. Okay. Okay, so let me shuffle these. I've already shuffled the abundance and the good vibes, but we'll shuffle these just so we can already get into it when we start. When we pull the cards, we'll split the deck and pull cards. See, action and blossoming. When you take action to know that you deserve better, things start blossoming. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna put this here. Oh, let's shuffle these. It's just easier. This table is a little tall, so it makes it a little bit harder. This is a newer deck, so bear with me. They're kind of slippery. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see, what is it? Empowerment messages for our collective. Empowerment messages for our collective. Empowerment messages for our collective. I kind of want, I was just going to say, I want to get one more. That's perfect. Perfect timing, Divine. Okay. Oh, we got 3. Oh, dang. Okay. Okay. See, release shame. So forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for any past decisions that you've made and right your wrongs. If you've done something wrong, injustice, illegal, make sure that you right that. You need to right your wrongs before you can move forward. It's part of your healing. It's part of what you need to do to be able to ascend to your next level, so that God and the universe and your angels and your team know that you're ready for your next adventure. Okay, if you haven't been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I am ready to release this shame. I am lovable, caring. I'm a lovable, caring person. So a lot of the time, when you are surrounded by people who haven't done any healing yet, they can project their negativity onto you. And if you are an empath, it can really do quite a lot of damage on your psyche, emotionally, physically, and mentally. And so you have to release that. Let yourself know that anything that anybody's throwing at you, especially words, actions that are hurtful, that's them projecting on you. You have to know that you deserve better, and those are the toxic people that you have to let go of, no matter who they are. Okay, so release that, okay? And then let yourself receive support. It is often easier for empaths to give than to receive. A lot of the time, if you are an empath, you're constantly giving to people, and it's not that a lot of the time as an empath, you don't expect it back. You just hope for it back. You want to find somebody that's gonna, love and treat you, whether it be family or, platonic, it doesn't matter, who, even in your work relationships, if you're giving a lot to a project, you want to be recognized for that. And a lot of the time we're not. And it's hard. It's hard to take that. So you have to realize that you're still doing a good job and you're worth it. Okay. It's often easier for empaths to give than receive. Allow others to support you. Experience the pleasure of their caring energy. So the people that are trying to help you, be accepting of it. Say thank you, okay? And then remember that a lot of the time, if you are getting messages, if you're seeing synchronicities, like if you think about something and then it happens, or say you think of a name or a person or a place or a thing, and then you happen to see something in the newspaper or on a billboard that resonates with that, that's a sign. Those are signs that the divine are trying to tell you. Repetitive numbers, those are angel numbers. Look those up. A lot of the time they will resonate with the situation that you're going through, and it can really kind of help give you that uplifting support that you need, because God and the divine are the ones that know what you need the most and know what they, the path that you're supposed to be on. Okay. Hang on, let me get some tea. 6:06 on the clock. Meditate on the spaciousness of air. When you are stuck, picture yourself in an open, airy space with room to move and breathe. Let yourself feel free and empowered. So, okay, the first thing I'm getting is dance. Okay, put on your favorite music and dance until you are sweating and you need a drink of water. Okay. When you let that out, it's not only are you releasing negative energy, but you're also letting those endorphins, throughout your body, in your head, in your brain piece, know that you're trying to move on to that higher consciousness, being aware that, when you feel stuck, move. Put that movement into your life, into your body, into, your daily routine. I know I'm definitely a victim of it, but, you kind of get stuck in your ways and you kind of feel like, you're on this repetitive, path, and you've got to get off of that. You have to give yourself that excitement. Like if you feel like you're, feeling down for the day, take a walk, go outside, go to the local park, go to the local river, or whatever you can, especially with water. As an empath, a lot of the time you have water in your chart, so you can be emotional. And if you're not attaching yourself to nature itself, which is what we came from. I mean, we're born, right? And we go back to the ground. Okay. So you have to get back down to your roots. You have to get back down to where we're from, really kind of embracing who you are and going with that, knowing that no matter who and whatever surrounds you, your situation, the people, places, and things that are toxic, know that that's not you. That doesn't identify who you are. You identify who you are. You are a product of your environment. So if you do not like your situation, remove yourself from it. Okay, you have to do that for yourself so that you can feel better. That way you can move on. Like I said, if you're not letting that go, then the divine doesn't know that you're ready for better. You know what I mean? Especially if you deserve it and you deserve it. So know your worth and take action for that. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, let's get some Queen of the Moon Oracle. We're gonna see boundaries, putting boundaries on the people and the places and the things that are toxic. You have to set boundaries. It does not matter if they're family, friends, coworkers. You have to give yourself boundaries, especially even if you are an empath. If I am talking, which I kind of feel like I am, possibly an empathic, divine masculine. You have to let go of toxic ways, toxic people. We just got out of retrograde. So if you feel like a lot of people from your past were coming back, old, boyfriends, girlfriends, what have you, old friends that you lost contact with that were toxic, that were really just, you lost touch with, and then all of a sudden they come out of nowhere. Let that go. Do not let them in, okay? It's not good for your soul or your psyche, you know what I mean? Okay. All right, Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's get some energy for our collective. Energy for our collective. Energy for our collective. Okay. Yeah. I need some shoulder space, people. Some elbow room. Okay. Divine energy for our collective. Divine energy for our collective. Moon of the Oracle messages. Okay. Discernment. Knowing what's good for you and what's not. That is discernment. That is knowing, okay, I don't like this. I don't like this vibe. I'm going to step away. That's discerning who and what and, who or what is good for you in your surroundings. Okay. Waxing, give us one. Number 10 could be significant. It could be a birthday. Again, an anniversary. I don't think it's an age, obviously, but being discerned. Like, I'm kind of, ironically enough, if you're planting seeds right now, I'm getting 10 weeks. So by the spring, summer, you're gonna see that abundance. You're gonna see it growing. You're gonna see it sprouting out of the ground, and that is good. So detaching from anything that's toxic. Okay, keeping your head out of this clouded judgment, making sure that you see clearly for people who they are. Okay, that makes a big difference. It really, really does. Because you've got, I like this. Thunder moon. Change is happening, people. Change is coming, whether you like it or not. This whole planet, the vibration is completely shifting. There's a lot of people that are waking up to toxic relationships and they're leaving them, whether you just got into it or not, whether you were in it for 10, 15 years or not, you're letting go. There's a lot of people letting go, and it's because they are getting signs and messages that they deserve better. Once you let go of something that's toxic, then the universe can give you what's good for you. So when we're letting go of those toxic people, and then the good people find other good people, that's what's going to come together, okay? Your vibration. And then all those toxic people will be left on their vibrational level where they can all go and fiddle faddle by themselves, okay? Because the people that are ascending and moving forward will have discernment and not be in a clouded judgment to be stuck in those toxic ways, because you deserve better, because you're ready for change, okay? I like this. I like this a lot. I mean, there are birds, there's a new moon. Like, I even feel like the next, or full moon, excuse me. Number 35 could be significant. So it could be an age, a birthday. Maybe not a birthday, but maybe number 8 could be a birthday. 35 years, maybe you've been with somebody for 35 years, but I'm getting an age, for sure. Yeah, there's thunder crackling, and there are birds everywhere. Change is coming. Possibly even by, like, if it hasn't started, if you haven't started seeing the messages and the signs and everything, it's going to be happening, especially on the next full moon. So you got a couple weeks to prepare yourself and get ready, because it's about to happen. So I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. Number 45 could be significant. You could be 45. I'm kind of getting that too. So again, be discerned. Use your discernment on the people, places, and things around you. Okay. I like that. We won't have to read from the book, because I was able to kind of tap in on that one. So, okay, let's go ahead and do some divine abundance. I love this because this is always good, positive, thoughts and, different aspects and different outlooks that you can look towards. So, and then we'll do some good vibes afterwards. Some good vibes. Wait, tea break. All right. Okay. Ready and set and go. Divine abundance. Ooh, companionship. Ooh, I like that. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. So again, be in the moment, plan for the future, plant those seeds, because you're going to be coming in contact with the people on your vibration. So if you're at a low vibration, you're going to be attracting that toxicity, okay? If you're on a higher vibration, which this card is very happy, we've got 2 elephants. So really having that knowledge of, and even a dragonfly, just having that knowledge of change, and things are coming. Things might be happening fast too. So know that you have your better half is out there. If you haven't found your significant other, they're out there. They are out there. Let me tell ya. Okay. All right. Let's get some more. On the deck. Sorry, people. I love music, so I get a lot of music in my head, and I start humming and okay. Oh, they're getting slippery. Let's see what we got here. Oh, no. Oh, see. Okay, loss. You're definitely letting go. You possibly might have, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like you might have lost somebody that was really close to you recently, probably in the last year. So, my condolences to you. But they're around you. This divine, we've got another dove. Okay, so you're being guided. You might even be being watched by somebody who meant a lot to you, that you recently just watched, that you just lost. They're watching over you, and they're helping guide you where you're supposed to be, especially if you're in a situation that's extremely toxic. You have to let that go. You have to listen to the signs and the synchronicities, because they are trying to guide you into a better place, okay? Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a compassionate invitation for love. Invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego. Yeah, see, this used to be a tree house. There's steps on this tree, but the tree has died. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you had grown something. You had grown something that was there. And I feel like, and maybe not technically a person, as in deceased, but I feel like you possibly have just lost a relationship that you really put a lot of effort into. And, you tried to make it grow. You tried to turn it into a home, and it just died. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Because with companionship here, I feel like not only did you just lose a companion, but you're about to find your significant other that you're supposed to be with. Somebody that you are, that's on your level. I feel like that's what it is. You got a message knowing that the relationship that you were in had died. It died. It was no longer a tree house. It was just a tree with some steps on it. And you finally got those messages to release that, because you deserve better. You deserve a companionship that's good for you, Oh, detachment. I think that's the second detachment card. Okay. With detachment, you finally feel free, whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, it's often when it's fulfilled. So again, like a blackbird, messages. I feel like you definitely got a message to let go of that toxicity in your life, and it was done. You were done, okay? And I feel like you finally had that strength to be able to move forward. And again, you might feel like you're at rock bottom right now, but you have nowhere else to go other than up. And I know that's cliche, but it's so, so true, because, we're always having to embark on, different challenges in our life. It's just how you approach them as to how you're going to be able to get through them. You know what I mean? And that's the adventure, is hurdling those mountains, because at the top of that mountain is the best view, of your surroundings. And you know, you can't see the forest through the trees. You have to be at the top, you know. Okay, let's get one more. I like this. I like this reading. This reading was it was a little emotional, not gonna lie. But I feel like you let go of something that was not good for you so that you could receive something that was way, way better and on your vibration, which is good. I like that. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, we got two more. Oh, okay. Oh, courage. See, you had the courage, you had the strength to be able to move forward. Positive forward movement. Okay, let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Okay, we've got intuition and inner child. So you definitely healed something, or you may need to heal something that you had to go through as a child. A lot of the time, our insecurities and the things that we project in our adult life is because of our childhood and what we had to go through. And unfortunately, it can move on to, say, our children or the people that are around us, and that's something you don't want. You know what I mean? So, okay. So what you can say is, allow me to give compassion and let the love to that little one. Let me attend to the deepest needs and feelings. So again, excuse me, remembering who you were when you were at your, your happiest, no matter what time of your life. Okay, put yourself back in that time where you knew that you were, you were good for you. You know what I mean? You knew that on your inside that you deserved better. Okay, whether that be childhood or adult, because a lot of the time that is that momentum that got us to where we are today. And depending on what we went through as past childhood trauma, even adult trauma, anything that you've gone through, you have to heal from that. You have to be able to heal from that so that you can move forward and be able to have that companionship that, excuse me, that you deserve. You know what I mean? I think that makes a big difference, because you don't want to bring that into a brand new relationship. You have to let that go. So we have intuition. Okay. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. So again, and we've got an eye in the middle of a heart, beating heart. So truly seeing what you need, what your heart's true desire is, what that true companionship looks like. You know what I mean? Again, when you heal yourself from any past trauma or any tribulations and trials, anything that you've had to go through your whole life, when you heal from that, then you can move on to something that's better, because that's when you're raising your vibration. And then you attract somebody that's going to be at that higher vibration. You know, if you're in a toxic relationship, or you're dating and you're running into the same kind of people, like they're just like, it's like I'm dating the same person, but it's a different human every time. It's because you haven't learned your lesson. You have to learn those lessons that we were sent here on this planet in this lifetime to learn, so that you can ascend and move to a higher vibration and find somebody at your level. You know, you want to find somebody at your level, on the same page, in the same book. You know, you don't want to be in a different book. You know, think of an encyclopedia. Like, you don't want to be in encyclopedia A and then your person being in encyclopedia, F. It's not compatible. You know, both are knowledgeable, both have experiences, but they're not on the same wavelength. You know what I mean? So you have to find that. You have to find that person that's going to be there to help you and support you and kind of be, again, on that same level. You know what I mean? And that's what it is letting go of what's dead in your life, what's no longer serving your highest purpose, letting that go and moving forward. I like this. Dang, this is kind of a deep reading. It's a little bit longer one than I normally do, but that's okay. Okay, so let's wrap it up. We're gonna do it with some good vibes and send you off on that. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it didn't, hit the like and the subscribe button anyway. Help our channel grow. And I'll be posting new videos the next couple days. So, all right, let's get some good vibes. Good vibes for our collective. Good vibrations. Good vibrations. Ooh, there we go. Okay, in the void, creation happens. So again, like if I'm talking to a divine masculine who just got out of a relationship that was extremely toxic, and you're kind of in this stuck mode. You have to know that's when creation happens. This is when you're going to create your better life. This is when you plant those seeds for that new world you're about to embark on, okay? Turn guilt into gratitude, judgment into acceptance, and fear into love. Faith over fear, people. Faith over fear, okay? You have to have that faith to know that you deserve better, okay? And when you put that self-love into yourself and you put it into people around you and you exude that, that's what you're going to attract. That's what you're going to bring in. You're going to bring in the people that are on that higher vibration, that have done that self-healing, that are in a better place. You know what I mean? So do that for you, collective, because you deserve it, okay? Everybody deserves happiness. You have to find it, and you have to do the work to be able to get there. It's exactly, I mean, if you want your rainbow, you have to go through the storm first, okay? Just saying. All right, collective, that's a wrap. I hope you liked this reading. Hit the like and the subscribe button. And until the next episode, I'll see you later. Bye.